Levon Cade is a man trying to leave behind a violent past, a former Black Ops operative with a grim reputation. He now lives in a modest Chicago neighborhood with his daughter Mary, having lost his wife to cancer and now fighting for custody of his daughter. Levon's days are filled with court dates, construction jobs, and quiet nights filled with memories and regrets. His world is a small but peaceful. Livon's past is shadowy, filled with classified missions and moral ambiguity. He saw things most men could not survive and did things most men could not live with. But after his wife passed, he promised himself he would be something better for Mary, a protector who solves problems with patience instead of violence. He works hard, earns respect from his co-workers, and keeps to himself. His boss, Joey Garcia, sees the quiet strength in Levon and treats him like a son. Joe's teenage daughter Jenny is full of life and potential. Levon often sees her at the job site, helping her father or tagging along on supply runs. One afternoon, Jenny vanished after school. Joy panics. The police initially treat it as possible runaway case, citing her age and lack of sign of struggle. But Joy knows something is wrong. He turns to Levon, who, despite every instinct to remain unviolent, agree to took into it. Act 2. Levon investigate begins with familiar skill. He confesses the areas, interviews Jenny's friend, checks her social media, and slowly pieces together a picture of her last known movement. He finds camera footage of Jenny entering a downtown club known for its ties to organized crime. Levon infiltrates the club disguised and armed and confronts the thug named Ray, who mentions a trafficker named Simon Kerchenko. What starts as a missing persons case quickly turns into a something darker. Levon unconfessed when evidence of a human trafficking operation with ties to Eastern European criminal syndicates. He discovered that Jenny has likely been taken by Kachinko's men, Brad, affiliate traffickers moving girls through the Midwest using a network of biker gangs, strip clubs, and underground casinos. Kharchenko is protested by corrupt officials and hardened criminals. As Levon pushes deeper into the criminal underworld, his encounters grow more violent. He tortures a mid-level trafficker for information and leaves a trail of bruised and broken men behind him. He reconnects with Goonie Lefferty, a blind former Marine sniper who helps him navigate parts of the city Levon cannot access alone. Gunny warns Levon that he is falling back into the darkness he worked so hard to escape. Levon tracks one of the gang's vehicles to a stash house and rescues a girl named Elena. Frightened and malnourished, she reveals she was with Jenny days ago and provides detail about a transfer schedule soon. Kachinko crew plans to move the girls through an old train depot outside the city. Levon now this could be his last chance. Armed with intel from Alina and resources from Gunny, Levon prepares for war. He stakes out the train depot, learning the patrol routes, guards patrons, and escape tunnels. He builds makeshift weapons, gathers explosives, and lays traps. He knows he is outnumbered, but he counts one surprise and precious. The assault on the depot is a brutal display of Levon's training. He disables the perimeter alarms, takes out the guards silently, and uses timed charges to cause chaos and confusion. Inside, the traffickers scramble as a Levon moves like a ghost through smoke and darkness. He faces off with Demi Kharchenko's brutal lieutenant in a bone-breaking fight in the engine room. With broken ribs and a torn shoulder, Levon kills Demi and moves toward the loading area, where Kharchenko holds Jenny and three other girls. Kharchenko taunts Levon, telling him he will never save Mary from the system, that the world always punished men like him. In a savage final battle, Levon struggles Kharchenko with a chain and rescues Jenny. The compounds begin to burn behind them. Levon calls in a favor to an old CIA contact who arranges an anonymous tip for the police. As they arrive, Levon disappears into the shadow and light. Levon hides out at a lake cabin owned by Gunny, tending to his wounds and planning his next step. Mary is safe, staying with a friend during the chaos, unaware of the full extent of her father's actions. Joe and Jenny go to the police, sharing what happened without revealing Levon's role. The media reports a mysterious vigilante dismantled a trafficking ring in the city. As the police investigate, Levon is tracked by a detective named Kyoriseka Voss, who suspects him but finds no evidence. She confirmed his privately, torn between arrested a vigilante and recognized the broken system he fought against. She lets him go, warning that next time there will be consequence. The custody hearing arrived. Levon testified calmly, acknowledging his past but accusing his present. He explained how he saved a child not his own and how everything he did was to ensure Mary would never be taken. The judge, moved by the testimony and lack of criminal charges, grants Levon full custody. Back at the construction site, Levon Revolution, he lays bricks with scary hand, greets crowds with a quiet knob, and returns home each night to the daughter. Joy visit is often grateful beyond words. Jenny now hailing sends Levon, thanks you carry with a simple message. You did not just save me, you saved my dad too. Levon keeps his head down, but he is no longer hiding. He knows the world is broken in place no law can reach. If the shadows return, so will he. For now, he is just working man, but beneath the flannel shirt and Kulang's hands lies a warrior waiting to rise again. Box office. The film opened to a $15.2 million domestic debut over March 28, 13, topping the US box office and dethroning Snow White. Its first day, Friday, excluding Thursday, previous barred in approximately $5.6 million. Thursday previous contributed an extra $1.1 million. Domestic run total domestic gross currently standing around $36 million. Week 2 saw a typical 53% drop to $7.3 million, finishing second to a Minecraft movie. As of the latest estimate, US earnings are between 35.9 million and $37. International and worldwide. International box office has added roughly 30 million to its earning, with 13.2 million dollars reported in early April. Combined, the film's total global gross amount to about 65 to 99 million dollar, with recent figure spending $65 million per independent reporting, $99.1 million per Wikipedia agreed detail. Budget and financial success. Made on a $40 million budget with 65 to 99 million worldwide gross. It's either roughly breaking even or delivering a modest profit before accounting for marketing and distributing costs. Summary region US and Canada gross USD 36 to 37 million dollar, internationally 30 to 33 million dollar, worldwide 65 to 99 million dollar. Opening strong 15.2 million dollar debut, domestic lagged solid passing with a 50% second week drop. International descent top not blockbuster level, overall financially sound within mid-tried action film standard. Critic reviews and aggregator scores. Rotten Tomatoes 48% critic scores, 151 reviews, 87% audience score. Critics say it delivers on the meat and potatoes of a Jason Statham vehicle while skimping on personally. Metacritic around 52 to 55 100 based on about 27 reviews. Cinema score audience give it a solid B with crisis praised. Jason Statham performance universally noticed as dependable and hard-hitting, delivered on his person as the stoic, realistic hero. Action design. The brutal, visceral action beats, especially the depot raid and one fight, hit the marks for genre expectations. Blue collar heroine Roger Ebert.com highlighted the working class setting and tough guy ethos as refusing departures from Statham as usual role. Common criticism: thin plot and repetitive structure. Many noted a simplistic, glitched revenge narrative with overlong middle section and repetitive skirmishes. Tonal and visual inconsistency. David Ayers over stylized direction, lens flares, modi lights, tonal shifts confused some reviewers. Underutilized supporting cast. Performance from Michael Pena and David Harbour were praised but no fully leveraged in the screenplay. Too much machismo. Critics like The Guardian call the film overly macho and dull in emotion, recursion, valuation action, quantity over quality. Select criticism option. RogerAlbert.com. If you are going into a working man, the latest Jason Statham action flick, don't expect any sense of realism or immersive character work. Statham delivers his end. The Washington Post. The working man falls short due to a disjoint and inconsistent narrative, misuse talent, excessive violence. Under the radar review is a 5.5 to 10. Revelation is a watchable enough but for more like and too long at 116 minute. Decider. Lacks tonal concision, unison, performance, flat and flavorless. Skip it. Fan and audience reaction. Fans appreciation the familiar Statham formula, high stakes action, and a rugged lead. IMDb consecutions. Pretty enjoyable, true fans of Jason Statham or action. Reddy's at the rate box office review theater. It's a dumb, loud, and unapologetically macho action thriller that offers some entertainment but lacks substance. Final task in short. Working Man delivers exactly what the marketing promising gritty action, martial stunts, and a no frills Jason Statham performance. But if you are seeing narrative depth, emotion completely, or stretching restless, you will likely find it lacking. As a fast paced planned movie or streaming distraction, it's satisfying as a memorable action class is not quite. Now, something about Jason Statham. Jason Statham is a British actor and a former competitive diver known for his tough guy person, fact packed action rules, and gritty criticism. Here's a comprehensive look at his life and career. Full name Jason Statham, born July 26, 1967. Birthplace Sherbrooke, Derby, Sherry, England. Height 5 feet 10 inches, 1.78 meter. Partner Rosie Huntington Whiteley, model actress. Children 2, former occupation, competitive diver, model, street vendor. Early life and background. Athletics before action. Statham was a member of Britain's national diving squad for over a decade. He competed in the 1919 Commonwealth Games, placing well in multiple events. Martial art training in kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, boxing, and judo, a skill set that later helped define his on-screen style. Early hustle worked selling fake perfume and knockoff jewelry on London streets, something that added to his authentic tough guy image and caught the eye of direct Guy Ritchie's. Back through a career highlights. Breakout 19 to 1918 2002. Discovered by Guy Ritchie for a lock, stock, and two smoking barrel, 1998, cost due to his real life experience as a street hustler. Followed by Snatch 2000, where he playing Turkish a more prominent role alongside Brad Pitt. The Transporter era, 2002 to 2008, become a global action star with the Transporter series playing ex-Special Forces operative Flash Martian, known for doing his own stunts, car chases, martial art, diving sequence. Franchise's dominance 2010. The Expendable series with Sylvester Stallone, Fast and Furious, featured as a discard Shaw, debuted in Furious 7 to 2015. Mechanic Reboot series. Recent work 2020, Wrath of Man 2021, and Operation Fortune 2023, both with Guy Ritchie. The Beekeeper 2024, a stylized revenge thriller that became a surprise hit. A Working Man 2025, a grittier blue collar action drama with David Ayer, style and persona. Typecast, but its demand always the hard edges and theory reflects savior or revenge drawing operator. Rarely plays comedic or emotional roles, but his dry wit and physical presence anchor his performance. Fabrics practices stunts, minimal CGI, and brutal realism. Legacy and impact. one of the few known Hollywood born actors to dominate global action cinema. Seen as a successor to Athens action icons like Stallone and Schwarzenegger, but with more modern grit. Box office powerhouse. His films have grossed over $1.5 billion worldwide, include solo projects and ensemble hits. Notable question: I have come from nowhere and I am not shy to go back. You don't need to be a 6 foot something muscle guy to be a badass. Fun fact: was a model for Tommy Hilfiger and Levi's before becoming an actor. Almost drowned filming The Expendable 3 when a stunt trucker's brakes failed and went into the Black Sea. He swam to safety. Refuses to work with green screen or motion capture whenever possible. Now, a working man movies director David Ayer is an American filmmaker. He is best known for his action work, writing films such as Training Day 2001, The Fact and the Furious, The Fast and the Furious 2001. A Working Man is a 2025 action thriller film produced and directed by David Ayer, who co-wrote to screenplay with Sylvester Stallone. Is based on the 2014 novel Lemons, trade by Chuck Dixon. The film starred Jason Statham, Michael Pena, and David Harbour. Directed David Ayer, screenplay by Sylvester Stallone, David Ayer. Based on Levinos Trade by Chuck Dixon. Produced by Chris Long, Jason Stan, John Frisian, David Ayer. Sylvester Station, Bill Block, Kevin King Template, starring Jason Statham. Cinematography Sean White. Now thanks for watching and please subscribe our channel for more informative videos and reviews like movies and series etc. Thanks for watching.